I got some, they're a Heidi swap. I showed these in my Tuesday morning video. I guess these are like cling style stencils. I got them at Tuesday morning, and I've been wanting to do a tutorial with them for a little while. And so let's get jumping. Let's get started on our little tutorial. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. I actually had to get out the good chair. Actually, I don't even know if the video's crooked or not. I gotta give it a look. Oh yeah. Oh, it's closer zoomed in than there we go. Much better. Okay, now I know what's going on. At least you guys can see everything. Oh, and I do have an Eiffel Tower here, so maybe we'll incorporate that too. I left that here from working on something yesterday. So, I didn't even realize I had this purple. So, I picked up most of these colors in clearance, as you can tell. I think these ones I got from Wally World, and all of these ones I got from Joann's. And there's some of these, the pickling wash, I've never worked with before. Obviously, you could tell they were in the clearance section. And it's supposedly like a transparent stain. So I really wanted to play with that and see what it was going to look like when it was done. So this will be a first time for me using this product. Obviously it was in the clearance and it looked interestingly fun to play with. So we'll have to see if we like it. And of course I left my garbage can in the living room. Alrighty, I think the first thing I want to do is, I was going to do the green, but I'm not sure about having the green on all of the flowers, because this is obviously one of my favorite colors. So I think I'm going to start with the purple for the flowers. I think that would be really pretty. And I do not have a dryer, so I'm not sure whether I will have this video done in time for the end of the day. It is Friday for me, so if this video is done today, it will be up today. Alrighty. And here we go. I've never officially used one of these before, so we'll see how we like it. Uh-oh, she's chasing some. Oh, she's chewing on some. I think it's a stick. So, if some of you guys don't know, my desk is paper. So I'm going to have to be really careful because I can't find my wax paper. Oh man, this won't, it's not mounting. Aw, it's so sticking. I guess we'll just have to, wonder if we can, there we go. Something. Just to get it to stick enough to, I guess this is like a silk screen one. It's not sticking to the fabric. I guess if I didn't have fabric, it would work better. So we're just going to hold it in place and see what we can get it to do. I'm going to use this dab brush. If any of you have ever worked with painting or like ceramics, when I was a little girl, my mom painted ceramics like none other. So this technique, we would have called it dry brushing. Well, similar to dry brushing. Okay, let's see what we can get it to do. Oh, I'm not feeling that though. I feel like it's too stiff, especially for this. Let's try this. I'm not gonna have to wipe it on my hand after all. Oh my. I want to see if it's, oh wow, yeah, okay, so it is leaving an indent with like what I wanted. So alrighty. Let's play. Can add bunches of paint to this now that we know. See how it comes out. Oh, and this fabric is definitely soaking up this paint. I painted a journal one other time before. Some of you guys may remember my supernatural journal. I still got it in the other room. Maybe at the end of the video I will try and remember to show you it real quick. Just, you know, quick glance at the front. If you are interested, it is on my Instagram. I put photos of all of my journals up on there so you can see it there. So I'm loving this color. Oh, I'm not happy about that. It's kind of like bleeding through the lines. So we gotta try and use a little less paint. Lexi wants inside, so we might have to get up in a second and let her in. There we are. So it is very, very doom and gloomy in Arizona today. It was supposed to rain early this morning, but it did not. I'm assuming it rained down at my parents' house because it always rains at their house. So I'll have to ask them. I'm headed down that way tomorrow to help Mom out with some stuff. Okay, so I'm kind of liking it, but not like a lot. We'll see how the second one comes out. Because we are going to use the other stencil. I kind of have an idea. We'll see if it works. It's kind of like a tester. So I get to go down to Mom's house this weekend and help her shampoo her floors. Woohoo! It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, work. Woohoo! That's alright though. She needs it done. And I've been getting a lot done in the house. I'm pretty excited about my tax refund. I've got my taxes finished the other day, as I think I did let you guys know, and I'm getting a pretty decent refund. So I will be able to purchase some furniture for the office to get things more organized. And then I'm also going to be able to pay off some debt. I mean, I'm pretty excited about the paying off debt. I don't know about you guys, but I've been following Dave Ramsey a little bit and trying to get my act together as I'm about to hit 30 and want to try and start setting a straight and narrow for financial goals, because, you know, I got big dreams, and in order to have big dreams, sometimes you have to have a way to finance them. So, but I've definitely in my later years really enjoyed getting back into crafting. It has definitely taken a lot of stress off the table and been very, very soothing to get my artistic niche back in there. When I was younger, I think I just did it because I could. And I had a lot, especially when I wanted a prom dress. I mean, I made my own prom dress. And when I wanted just different cutesy clothes that were trending and just too expensive for me or the family to afford, or, you know, something like that. Or when one of my friends really thought something was cool and I just thought it was really cool because I could make it. But now it's more of just a soothing, relaxing thing. Although I do gotta say, the other day I did finally, because I've been wanting a velvet dress forever, and velvet dresses are back in style again. So, you know, velvet prices are gonna go up, and velvet dresses are going to be expensive because they're the new in trend right now. And so I decided I was going to make my own, and I made this really beautiful blue one. I think I showed some of you guys it on my Instagram story, and I fell in love with it. I wear it quite a bit, actually. It's a a pullover with a spaghetti strap. Lexi's out there doing something silly. It's like a spaghetti strap string style, and I really love it. It is so comfortable. And it's a long dress. I do have some darker, this is like a very light blue crushed velvet long dress, but I did find some darker blue, and I am going to hopefully make a more of a summery style one that I can wear over a bikini. I am actually very excited about that. So that's my next dressmaking endeavor. And of course, I started working on my novel again, as some of you may know. Some people have inquired about it. I am pretty excited to start looking into possibly lining up editors. That would be really awesome. I've looked at a few different ones. It is a little pricey, not gonna lie, especially since, you know, my all-time dream since I was like in middle school has been to become a New York Times bestseller. And if I want to do that, I obviously have to focus on my writing more than I have been. So I've tried to make it a goal that every Monday I'm going to start working on it. Along with, you know, creating with you guys and making beauties. So I think with this, I'm just going to do the front cover. And I'll come back and do the back cover later, because I want it to dry, so hopefully I can get an entire tutorial in for you guys. That, and I'm dyeing paper today, so I can take it down to my mom, because she's been helping me with some of the basics for you lovelies. There are currently some lovely basics in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I'm consistently working on something. I'm always doing something. The other day, I and the other half were actually standing at the restaurant, and I felt weird just standing there waiting to get the order, because I'm like, I feel like I should be doing something. He's like, yeah, you should be standing here waiting so we can eat. I'm like, no, not that kind of doing something. I mean doing something. And of course, my mom set in her ways. Now you know how I feel. I love you too, Mom. Jerk face. Your guys' relationship like your mom like that? I know me and my mom, we love each other to death, but having two Scorpios live in the same household, oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, I like the concept and the idea, but obviously it bled through a lot. So, I think I'm going to have to do this on a dry surface. So, you know what? We got a little bit, no, that's the back side. I want to save this, obviously, for somewhere to put my thingy-mabobber. So, I got to go wash this. I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and we will come back. Obviously, I got to, excuse me, put away some tools here. Wash this brush because I think we're going to need it for the next step, which is going to be this pretty. So let's hope it comes out a little bit better than this one did, although I'm still liking it, so I'm going to try and rescue it. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I decided that while I wait for the other one to dry, that I have another one here that I want to, oh, sorry about that, I think I just hit the mic. It's getting a little fun getting used to it. So, while sorry guys, I got the sniffles and my ears plugged right now. I'm not sure if I got the flu or I got sinus or what it is, but man, it's driving me insane. So, I wanted to try something. I wasn't 100% content with the way it came out on the front, but I did set it down back on its little cellophane piece, and look what it created. And I kind of did the same thing on the back side with some of the residual of the journal, and was kind of impressed with how it came out. So, oh, probably help turn on some more light. So I want to, I am going to try that technique, I think. Oh, hi, Lexi. My blue bottom puppy dog. Say hi. Say hi. Says, I want to help Mom. Hi, Fluff. Oh, of course. Now Fluff wants to get in on it. Okay, calm down. So I got this little bit bigger piece of mat that I'm going to start keeping these on, so it's easier just for me to slap them down on there. So we know that this doesn't stick to the fabric very well, and that's okay. Instead of using paint, which you got to remember my tabletop is paper, so I would usually lay down wax paper, but to save my life I can't find it. I am eventually going to varnish this. So I want to try some archival inks, and I got this really pretty peach. I haven't used it too much. I think it would be really fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this idea. Oh yeah. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. Oops. Oh, and it's leaving an indentation. It's not that dark though, so I want to try. Feel like it will come out a bit darker. It's pretty and it's very light. I would be happier though if it came out a little bit darker. Which just means I probably have to go over it quite a few times. The kids are over here being silly. They're playing. Alright. So I'm going to try and make this as dark as it'll physically let me. Oh, there we go. That's starting to darken up some. Yeah. We're liking that. Now let's see what it looks like. Oh yes, isn't that pretty? I love it. Alright, now we got that flower done. I feel like I want to do a purple one. Maybe we can mix between this like peachish orange and purple. So we can do purple here, I think. And see how that comes out. I got a couple different colors too, so maybe we could do more than this one. Oh yes, isn't that pretty? I'm liking it. I'm feeling like this would be really fun if the back was a bit darker, but I am enjoying like the instead of it being white, it'd be like a darker color and maybe have it come out to brighter. I wonder if I covered it in gesso, but I don't have any. That's okay though. So we got some archival blue, and I also have gray. I just recently picked up gray. I think I got it in the clearance section. I don't really want to use black. I got this distressed oxide that my aunt sent me, but I think I'm going to save that for another. Ooh, we got some blue. Definitely want to try some blue. I think I got red here too. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones that my mom found for me. So I got this red here. And oh yeah, oh, I already used purple, but I wonder if that's like a different tone of purple. And oh, we got yellow here. I'm not sure how well these will work though, because they're pretty old, so I'm not sure if they're still. Oh yeah, they still got really good pigment in them, so we'll see how they work. This will be the first time I've tested them in a while too, so oh, you know what? I want to try. I'm gonna have to use a paintbrush for this, I think. think it might work though. Oh yeah, look at that pigment. Oh my. Wow. That's some really good pigment. I am very impressed with this ink, even though it's supposed to be, I think she got it like secondhand from an older lady who had it for years, but wow. I am utterly impressed. There's residual purple left on the brush, but I'm sure that'll wipe off. And even if it doesn't, it's still going to give it some texture. I think it'll give it some great texture, actually. I'm kind of feeling it right in the center of that flower. Just darkens it up a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at that. Which means I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful around some of these to keep this yellow going on. So I may use the brush. Yeah, look at that yellow. It's just, wow. So we got a red here. I want to try the red too. I'm going to do the same technique here. Oh my. These colors are just pretty phenomenal. This is similar to dry brushing if you were doing ceramics. Okay. And I think I'm actually going to use some of this up here on this little flower. And I think I also want to get that flower. What do you think? I think I am. I'm gonna go for it. So I think this is like a chrysanthemum. I've seen them in like a whitish green, so I really want to use this green on this flower here. Alright, we're gonna top off some of our inks here. I'm liking the blue too. I think we're gonna use the blue. I got two different shades here. See here, we got the green. So this is a big flower, so I think we could get away with doing it this way. Oh yes, I like it. I am not even sure what time it is. All I know is my alarm hasn't gone off for work yet. Here's hoping we got plenty of time here. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to use a dabber. Got this one here. Getting a little too close to the edge here. You could probably use your paintbrush too if you wish. Just something to pick up the pigment and move it around. don't be afraid to mix and match your colors and just try something new. I mean, it's always fun to try something new, and I am a really big clearance shopper. I like finding it when it's on sale because God knows sometimes the original prices are outrageous. I coupon a lot of stuff too, and let me tell you, it really helps. I think I'm going to darken up the center of the flower. Make it a little extra, give it some texture maybe. Oh yes, I'm liking that. Okay. We got our, I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker right there. Alrighty. So we got this like blue-green going on. I'm gonna try this brush. Oh wow, I'm actually kind of excited with that. Wow, would you look at that? I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little impressed with this technique here. I want to use it probably in this corner, on this little flower here. I'm feeling like I just want to use it to finish out most of the flowers. I mean, it's just such a pretty, and it's, oh, oops, we got some, that's alright, we'll worry about the spine later. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with the spine yet. There we go. I don't know what color I want that one. But it's not this color. Oh yeah, we got the blue still to work with, so we'll play with that one some. But I'm loving this aqua color. It's just so gorgeous. Wow. Okay. We'll put away our lime green and our aqua. I think it's more blue than aqua. So I like this color, but I feel like I really want this darker blue. And I think I'm going to go with this wide brush. And since it already has some of this color texture in it, it might just add to the, oh wow. And it did. Look at that. Oh my, wow. That is so pretty, guys. It's kind of like a purplish blue, but it's so pretty. I'm loving it. And you gotta love the fact that you can just blend these so well with this big, huge brush. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here. I feel like I might want to darken up the purple some. I don't know about you guys, but I get that feeling, especially after seeing all the other colors and tones here. I want to try this purple a little bit. Oh yeah, that darkened it up quite a bit. Actually kind of added a streak on that corner, so. Oh, actually it's paint blotting it. I don't know about that, but at the same time, it's still giving it some really cool texture. Alright, let's see. Da 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 da! Oh, I'm so in love with that. Okay, I'm going to go wash my thingy again. My thingy. And then we're going to come back and top this off. This is what I was hoping for originally. So, I will be right back, I promise. Alright guys, well, I decided to go over the spine and the back side of this one because I was really in love with the way it came out. And this one is finally dry, and I only have about an hour until I gotta go to work, and so this is gonna have to be continued in another session. This is what I was really looking forward to. So I think we'll finish this one Friday, because I do have another idea that falls under this concept, but I want to finish this one out. And the other one of these is currently in the kitchen, sitting in a wash bucket. Soaking in the water to get the inks out. These are, Lexi, what are you eating? My feet. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I just lost my train of thought. So, I want to play with this cursive. And man, it's really stuck to this piece. It is a little tacky on the back, just so you guys are aware. Again, I had these leftover, oh, it's got some ink on it, I gotta clean off. So I have these leftover large ones from another project I was working on, and I thought they'd be perfect for storage purposes for these. That way I could just slap them on there really easily. So, we're just gonna set this down like this as best as we can. Alright, now just so you guys are aware, this stuff, it's tacky, but it doesn't really stick to fabric, so you gotta hold it in place if you're doing it on top of fabric like I am. Now I can't figure out where did, oh, okay, I set it off to the, my bad, I'm just dropping everything off to the side here. So I think I'm just going to press down and start going to town with this one. Alright, we'll see how this one comes out. It already looks like it's going to be pretty neat when it's finished. And I think I'm also going to get out my archival standard brown and play with it, or my sepia, and add a little bit of, you know, a little bit of, I think it's going to be a lighter shade of brown, and then this will be the darker shade. Oh, wow. Now it's actually starting to press down into the coloring. Alright, we need a sponge now. Oh, here's some gray that I never got around to using. Alright. There we go. I actually really like this, this specific one with the sponges, because with the sponges, a little bit seems to go a long way. Whereas with my standard inks, it takes quite a bit more. I was actually really surprised on that aspect. Alright, well, I'm going to take a little quick peek. Oh, it's not as dark as I anticipated. You know, I'm not happy with the oxide, so we're just going to go for it. I want to do this color. And of course the paintbrush I would usually use. Oh, it should be dry by now though. So I'm going to go grab that paintbrush really quick. Probably end up editing this small portion out. Okay, I'm back. So we still do have some of the texture and the color from our distressed oxide, but now I want to play with this, and it's supposed to be kind of like a see-through. Ooh, I'm already liking the way that's turning out. You can see that it's actually really darkening compared to everything else. And I'm just only putting a little bit on my brush, nothing too crazy, because I don't want it to bleed through like it did with the other one of these stencils. Of course, this stencil has a lot less play in it. You know, it's little itty bitty writing compared to a big pattern. So, oh wow, big. Right as I say big, there's big. Ooh, I love how this is kind of turning out. Oh, that's a little too much, I think. We need to move some of that pigment. There we go. Hey, behave, children. They're down below me picking on each other. And as always, Lexi probably started it. Fluffy's an old man now, so he's like, I don't want none of that business. You started, I'll finish it, but I don't want none of that business. It's funny though, because he'll start it with me. He'll come up to me and start chewing on my hand. I'm like, I'm trying to work, Fluff, or you know, I'm trying to watch my favorite show. No, he ain't having it. He's got to kick my patootie. I'm a little Fluff. Yeah, sure, whatever, Mom. So I hope you guys are working on your projects. I would love to see them. If you want to, you know, message them to me, or share them and tag me on your Instagram, I would love that. That would be really awesome. Or Twitter, any of those accounts. I would definitely love to see some interaction, and love to see your beautiful work. That would be so cool. I had a lovely lady the other day. She bought one of my basics, and I guess she does them by the month. So she sent me the journal and what it looked like when it was finished. Well, she didn't send me the journal, but she sent me photos, and it came out so pretty. I was so excited for her. And of course, you know, first thing, I got a new one on the way to her, ready for her to fill up. Oh, I mean, it's a little bit more than I thought. Which I guess, considering what I did on the last one, I don't know why I didn't expect this to happen, but I still love it. I love it. But anyway, let's try not to spill any more stuffs. Alright, so I think we're going to definitely try the whatchamacallit again. Yeah, the whatchamacallit. The distressed oxide. I really did like how that added like a brown texture into the paint. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again. I'm not sure how much of it's actually coming. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of it's coming out, so we need our little trusty pad here to kind of get it in the grooves. I think the paint will do that pretty well, though. Okay, so I'm gonna try, since this stuff is like really watery, I'm just gonna do like I tried to do with the other one, and it didn't work as well, and just kind of dry brush it on lighter. Yeah, it takes a little bit more time for this to dry, so I think that's gonna work much better. And it is taking the brown with it, so we are happy with that. Get in the crevices, guys. Get in there. Yeah, there we go. And I'm definitely having to press it down into the crevices, but it's still working really well. And again, this is not drying that fast, so it gives me a little bit more time to move the colors around and work with less. I think hopefully we're going to have more luck with it not being all splotchy like this is. There we go. Alright. Some of you guys are like, you're weird painting the back of your hand. I am terrible. I am definitely terrible in that aspect. I do gotta say, don't try this at home, because if your skin's very sensitive, it is definitely gonna make you break out, because I can feel that there's definitely some sort of chemicals in here. You probably shouldn't be putting it on your skin, just saying. There we go. Alright, let's see. We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Almost there. Remember, don't tip over your paint. So I'm really good at that. Terrible. Okay, I think we're ready. It's still not as good as I anticipated, but it cleaned it up some. I mean, look at that. You can actually read some of the words. So let's do the spine. I think we're just going to do a quick once over. Nothing too fancy. We just want to make sure and get the spine. It's probably not even going to line up, which is okay. It'll give it a little bit of character. I think I'm going to do some covering work on the spine anyway. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but I kind of have something in my head. A little bit. Definitely get out your new products, get out your old products, and the stuff that you haven't used. I mean, you bought it fully intending to use it, and then you just never used it. I mean, that's really what I'm doing right now. I bought some of this stuff a while ago, fully intending on to use it, and just never got around to it. And finally, these ideas popped in my head, and I'm finally getting around to using it. Oh my, I am so in love with that cover. I really love the way it turned out. So this is what I was going for. I'm hoping with this one, we're going to have just as much luck. But it's going to be a little bit different, this one. Yeah, please forgive me. I got a terribly runny nose right now. So, alright, well, this is exactly what I wanted. Just letting you all know. And I am done with my tutorial for the day. I hope you guys loved it. It was a little bit longer than I fully anticipated, I think, but that's okay considering I spilt stuff and made a little mess and had to start on a different board because I think I'm going to have to go back after that one with some acrylic again before I go back in and add the lettering. But I am very happy with the outcome, and I really love the texturing of the different colors beneath the letters. I think that just came out gorgeous. It added that final touch. So with that, I am going to, my top is missing. I'm kind of sad now. What am I gonna do? No. Okay, thank you. One of you probably, it's right there. Well, thank you. Because secretly we telekinesis type thing. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Stay tuned for the end credits. Oopsie! Son of a biscuit eater! No! Well, I guess I have to replace my tabletop now. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of editing here. A lot of editing! No! This is definitely gonna make a funny end credit scene. Oh no, it's so terrible. It's definitely going to seep into the top of the paper. I love this paper too. I was waiting for this. I knew I should have got the wax paper out. Oh, and Fluffy hit his head. He wants in my lap. Are you going to try and help me rescue this, Fluff? Because I don't think there's much rescuing that can be done other than saving the product at this point. It's just, oh god, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Oh, it's terrible. And I'm still filming. I can't bring myself to get up and turn off the camera. I gotta save as much as I can. Lexi's looking at me like I'm crazy. She's like, okay, Mom, you're weird. All y'all at home are like, I'm not the only one. So now I think I know what I'm going to be doing this next weekend. I'm going to be recovering my table. Oopsies. Don't worry, it's gonna look the same. I love this tabletop. It is gorgeous. I don't think I don't think Joann's carries this type of paper anymore, but I do have extra. I wish I would have bought 2 rolls though, because I love this stuff. So I'm definitely gonna have to, I think that's my new plan this weekend, is definitely varnishing this. I got a crap ton of tacky glue and some Fabri-Tac and all that other good stuff, so I know what my project is this weekend. Well, on the bright side, I'm saving almost all of this product. In the meantime, my project is just sitting there, but that's okay. It'll be alright. It can wait. We are. I have a bunch of paper that I've been working on too. So I'm getting paper ready again for the shop. I always have paper in the shop, but my mom wants me to bring her a whole crap ton because I think I mentioned earlier she's been helping me with the basics. So she'll make the text block and I'll bring them up and mount all the journals together. So she's definitely been a really big help. She's such a blessing. She's a pain in my patootie sometimes, but she definitely is a wonderful mom. I love her to death. I think all kids are supposed to have, little rough and tumbles with your mom. I mean, you're never going to learn if you don't, really. Even your father, too. I mean, I never really got in much trouble with my dad. If it did, I knew I was in big trouble, though. Hey, look! To me, it looks like Wilson from Castaway. He's got the little spikies coming out. He's got the volleyball line. See, the volleyball line's going through here. And, of course, he's got the going on for the face. So